Hello Express 4, welcome to week number 8 of extra activities. On page 1 you have a reading. For this reading you have to organize the paragraphs. So which one is the first, which is the second, and so on, okay? For the writing you have to write an email, so it is informal because it's an email to a friend, Lisa, and you're going to invite her to go to your birthday party. Be careful because 3 pieces of information are very important. When is it going to be? What she has to bring to the party, and how she gets there. So does she have to take a bus? Is it a good idea to take an Uber or a cab? So don't forget about these 3 pieces of information. After doing this, you can send me the writing. I will correct and I will send you back with the feedback, okay, and the correction. For the use of English, you have some ways of making invitations. These are very good ideas for your writing, okay? The first idea is, do you want? But be careful, because when I start an invitation with do you want, I need the verb in infinitive after that. So do you want to go to the cinema? This is one example. So do you want to go to the cinema? This is very important. Or another option is, why don't we go to the cinema? You see, in this example we don't have to, it's just the verb. So why don't we go to the cinema? Another example. Let's go to the cinema. It would be exactly like why don't we? There is no to. Another one, how about? How about is different because I need ing after that. So how about going to the cinema? So be careful with these changes, okay? The idea is the same, but the grammar changes. Again, would you like, and then I have the infinitive again. So would you like to go to the cinema? This is another example. Pay close attention to these details because they are very important. After doing that, after practicing inviting friends to do something, or your parents, you can answer the questions, and in the material you have some examples of how you can react to them. So for example, let's go to the cinema, and say, oh sure, let's go, it's a great idea, good idea. So please try to do it alone in your house by speaking, okay? You have one activity on page number 3. You have to rearrange the words, reorganize them, and to see the final sentence. And then you have listening. You have to listen to a dialogue and repeat. That's basically this, the first one. And then we have speaking. You have to invite people in some situations. So for example, the first one, invite your boss over for dinner next week. So what is a good idea with your boss? Well, a boss, so you have to show some respect. What about, would you like to have dinner with me next week? This is a very good idea to invite a boss to do something. Invite an old friend out for a drink or meal. It's a friend, so you can say, let's go to a restaurant next week. Let's go to a bar and have a meal. No, I can't because there is coronavirus, so we can't go out. Please guys, what is the idea here? To give you some more vocabulary, so you can use different words for the same thing. And it's very important that you practice a lot, especially with the speaking, okay? Thank you and see you next week. Bye bye. Hope to see you soon in person.